Hey, what's up, guys? 57 days and still at 82%. Let me just sync this real quick. Sounds good. Sounds good. Uh, yeah, here I am. No school and no real errands. No one's here. I'm just here by myself. And I still am waiting until 11 p.m. to do my stuff. So, like, what I did do today was I grocery shopped, got a bunch of organic food. I'll get to that in a second. And I drove. I just drove aimlessly. I kind of knew. So the grocery store I go to, it's a farmer's market. It's, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 minutes away, north, like pretty much directly north of here on the freeway. And what I do often is just to like get to know the area. I know like the direction. I know go back home is south, so I'll get off the freeway and then I'll just drive around. As long as I'm heading south, and eventually I get home. Then that's kind of how I explore. So I just did that today, and I drove around for hours, just listening to podcasts and learning about the area. And I kind of needed that to decompress. The food I got, all organic, because I'm wondering if the processed food I ate some time is messing up with my ability to, focus and learn. Uh, and then I did feel like super locked in the morning after like a Celsius, but in this case of Celsius, it's not organic. I don't know if I should get rid of that or whatever, but um, it's my. There are a lot of suboptimal ways that I am living my life as far as like sleep quality, um, and really just taking care of my body. That I think I need to. I'm not using it as an excuse, but definitely things that I need to fix. So I can push through this last 18% of this deck. And I know that it takes at least an hour to go through these if I was studying consistently. So again, it's gonna be one of those days where I just do a handful of these. Let me sync it real quick. Study now.
借りる
And as long as I do one, then I have maintained my consistency. So let's do, what was that? Oh, nothing. Face forward.
借りる
Borrow.
彼にビデオを借りま
Maybe
した
borrow.
図書館で料理の本を借りた。
And that's really all I'm concerned with is I did something. A little tired, kind of sleepy. I kind of want to just veg out and then focus on tomorrow. Another thing that I think is important to notice, at least when I'm going to get to the point where I'm showing other people how to learn these 1,000 words as fast as possible, is that the same diet or the same principles that you would use for working out for your, hold on, the same diet principles that you use for working out with the macros and the fats and the carbs, it's definitely a different composition of food, but the food is super important. I noticed that if my diet is messed up, then my ability to learn and study is messed up. But well, let's go with like working out. So out of the macros, I'm not like a super expert on this, but I know there's protein, there's fat, there's carbs. I swear there's like another one. That's why I say I'm not an expert. But basically, protein, fat, and carbs are the main ones. I don't think fiber counts. But then these are not macros, but also like the water is important. Any like supplements you're taking, like all the vitamins that you need, those are important too. But anyway, so for working out, to build muscle, you need protein, and energy comes in the forms of carbs or fats. Um, and so I had been like going back and forth. I'm like, okay, like, well, I want to do the keto diet so that I lose weight, and I want to do as few calories as possible so that I lose weight faster. So I started doing, I think I did, so bad. I did turkey and just like super lean turkey, like at 98 uh, to, or it was like 2% fat turkey, and then spinach. I did that 2 meals a day, and I did like intermittent fasting too. So I was just eating those two things for lunch and then like nothing else. And I was miserable. It was so sad, but man, I looked really good. So then I started like, okay, like that's not sustainable. Let me change it to like egg whites and spinach, and then you get tired of that too. So now I'm like, well, okay, um, I just want good food, and then I'm not really tracking the calories or anything. I just want like whole foods. Actually, this week is all organic except for some leftover sausage and eggs from last week, and then the Celsius, the case of Celsius that I bought. Um, it's all organic, so uh, that mm, that was kind of a tangent. So okay, so for the working out, I noticed that the less carbs I would have, the worse I would perform in the gym. Also, um, the less carbs that I have, the harder it was for me to focus. I read that the brain needs carbs. I thought that you could like trade carbs for fat, and maybe I'm just like my body's not used to it, but it's like not even close. Um, it's like different qualities of gasoline. Maybe that's like a bad analogy, but it's like charging your phone with um, like a USB port or like charging it with like an electrical outlet. I feel like the fats like give you energy, but like not as much as the carbs. If I were to like equate them, the USB charging would be the oils, which is not zero energy, but it's not even close to to plugging it into a wall with the AC adapter. But then if you do that, then you don't I didn't lose weight as fast, which is also frustrating. Yo, what is up with this? I didn't even realize it wasn't. Oh, this didn't. That's fine. Whatever. So yeah, it's tough to like feel better mentally, but then like watch my body like expand. It's just hard to find like the sweet spot between those, especially since my goal isn't like to compete in a bodybuilding show. I just want to be healthy and look good in my suit. Look good at work. So yeah, I mean, I did meet my goal of fitting into my pants, and I do have more definition, but yeah, I think I've been spending more time and energy at the gym as opposed to practicing Japanese. So I think I need to take a step back from that. Um, because you can only do so many things, right? So if you have, 24 hours a day, you have to, I don't, but you have to, you should spend some of that sleeping, like 8 hours, usually get 3 to 6. So let's say that, 8 hours, so 16, 8, 16, 24. So I have 16 hours left, and then I'm at work 8 hours a day, sometimes 9 hours a day. So then I got 7, 6 with the commute, maybe like 5 hours left. And if I spend, you know, an hour of that at the gym, I still have to like do laundry and school and catch up on email, bills. Yeah, you just run out of time. So I definitely need to start stripping away more things that are not in line with actually learning Japanese. Yeah, that's too bad because I like doing all this stuff. I don't want to throw away like working on computers and playing Pokemon. But yeah, you gotta give up the stuff that's not directly helping you get to the goals that you have set for yourself. So working on that, I'll make that effort today and tomorrow. Itchy. Cool. All right, that's the video. Well, I could probably do a little bit more. Where am I on here? Yeah. Should I sync it? Text study now.
借りる
Borrow.
借りる。彼に
Okay.
そっち。
There.
そっち。
Cool.
地図。
Map.
地図。
Okay.
地
Cool.
図を
Now
見
we're
て
good. 3 in a row.
来て
I'm
くだ
done.
さい。
Say
私
this
は
one.
地図が
地図。
Stats. 80, 82%. That's okay. See you tomorrow.